What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your man, Phil Williams. Welcome to Philosophy. Philosophy with Phil Williams. Welcome. Philosophy is that place where I share my American experience, my Christian experience, and my conservative experience. And I take those philosophies and I share them with you. 1 second, they're knocking on the door. You see that on air light? I'm on air. Hey guys, I'm sorry about that. Got some people knocking. Busy day today. Busy day today. But everybody, welcome again. For all my new friends, everybody that has friended me, and there's a lot of friends over, a lot of people that's friended me on social media. Welcome. Appreciate every single one of you guys. If you've heard my point of view and you've friended me, that's why I accepted it. I only accept friend requests from people that are not doing porno things or people that don't come across as Russian trolls or bots or things of that nature. But anyway, welcome again. Sorry I didn't say what's up to you guys. The first people that are there. I see Paul Downs. How you doing? Thomas Braun. How you doing? Linda Limley. How you doing, Linda? Jai. What's up, Jai? Mr. Muhammad, how you feeling, man? God bless you, bruh. Everybody, again, welcome to the show. Today, I have something I really want to talk about today. Something that just had me cringe to the bone. I've seen a lot of you guys also cringe. I've seen an awesome post by Loretta Sessions alluding to this thing. This thing is just really, really, really interesting. I am going to also, if you have any Trump supporters out there, I am about to throw you a bone. Yep, Phil Williams, I'm a fair guy. I give credit where credit's due. What's up, Amy Hollis? Amy Hollis-Krauss, I'm sorry. How you doing? Tell Jeff and them I said, hey, what's going on? But I'm about to throw you Trump supporters a bone. I'm telling you guys need to write this stuff down when I do this because you guys are always saying, Phil, you're just so hard on Trump. I'm about to give you guys a bone. You guys ready? Write it down. Get a picture. Here, take a picture. That's the picture of Phil Williams about to give you guys some credit for something. But at the same time, I'm going to let you know that you can't have it both ways. What brought me here today is the statement that Trump made in regards to telling you to listen to him, trust him. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't believe what you're hearing or what you're seeing. Trust him. Now, here's the bone that I'm about to throw to Trump supporters so I can really put this thing in the foundation. You Trump supporters are always telling us that all the immoral aspects of Donald Trump, all of the cheating on his wives, all the lies, all the manipulations, all the stuff happened before he was in office. Whenever somebody tries to make a comparison to Bill Clinton, immoral acts, what's the difference? You guys' response is, this is before he was in office. He wasn't the president of the United States then. This is the excuse that evangelicals, God knowing the Bible, supposedly evangelicals, this is the excuse you guys use. He wasn't the president of the United States. He wasn't in the Oval Office. This is what you guys say. And in this regard, I'm going to have to give you guys credit. Yes, he was not in the Oval Office, and that's important. He was not in the Oval Office. So you guys agree that he's a liar, a cheater, a godless guy, but he just wasn't in office. So we can't compare those things. But you guys agree. All the flaws that he has, he wasn't in office. So porn star, payoffs, all this kind of stuff, because he was not the president. Okay. I got you. But now, the guy that you guys agree is all screwed up, a liar through his teeth, an habitual liar, a congenial liar, whatever kind of adjective you want to put on the liar of him, is now telling us to only trust him. See, he didn't all of a sudden become a truthful guy. Now he's saying, don't trust the media. The media's liars too. Everything, trust me, everybody has the potential to lie. We're human beings. But now the president of the United States is telling us, only trust him. You can't have it both ways. You're trying to tell me that I have to trust a known liar? That's what you're telling us? We're supposed to trust him and we know he's untrustworthy? See, he's the same guy he was before he was the president. Now he has the nuclear codes, our troops. He has the future of our children in the hand when it comes to laws and things of this nature. And we're being told something, and we're being told by him, don't listen or hear. Don't trust anything that you see. Don't trust anything you hear. Trust me when you guys even know that he's untrustworthy. This is dangerous, people. This is extremely dangerous. Out of everything that this man has ever said as the president of the United States, this is the creme de la creme. This is the one that we should all be apoplectic over, even you Trump supporters. Because why? You can't have it both ways. He was a liar when he came into the White House. You just didn't want to hold him accountable for it because it was before he was the president. Now that he's the president telling everybody, don't trust what you're seeing, don't trust what you're hearing, this is a liar asking us to only trust him? Are you serious? What changed? While he was in the White House now, because like I said, you can't have it both ways, and sometimes you Trump supporters want to have it 5 ways. See, while he was in the White House, hand caught in the cookie jar, asked the question on Air Force One, what about this payment to the Google lady and all this kind of stuff? He lied as the president. We're being shown that he's caught in that lie. This is as the president, because wasn't that your excuse before he was the president all this time? Now, as the president, he's lying and telling us to just trust him? Where have we heard this before? Just trust him? See, these are the lies that he's telling while he's in the White House. What's your excuse, Trump supporters? Oh, the media? Oh, give me some whataboutisms. See, whataboutisms is second worst. Coming from Americans, whataboutisms is the worst. Because what you're saying, and I've said this again before, what you're saying, when you say, well, what about Obama? So what you're saying is, let Trump get away with it because we didn't hold Obama accountable for it. So it's got to be okay because Obama did it. And they didn't hold the screws to Obama. But isn't that what having morals and values do? If you didn't hold screws to the last guy, then we make the adjustment and make sure we hold screws to the next guy. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? But no, your whataboutisms is saying, no, give this well-known before he was president liar, cheater, immoral, godless dude a pass. Give him a pass because the other guy did it. See, one of the problems that we have in America, this is definitely a congressional problem. And the reason why it's a congressional problem, because it's an American citizen problem. We have a problem with kicking the can down the road. We have a problem with planting seeds that have the potential of growing something great later. See, we have a problem with our microwave society. It has to happen quickly. We have a problem with our CSI aspect of investigations. Our television watching Law and Order, so we got an hour to see the person that killed him, lied about killing him, and then get caught and then prosecuted. We have an hour. So if it doesn't happen for us in an hour in our quick microwave mindset, then something has to be wrong. See, you've been lulled to sleep in understanding what it takes to expose, prosecute, and execute. You've been lulled to sleep. You think everything should happen quickly. Hurry up, get this thing over with. I got something to do. That's not how the real world is. Sin wasn't created in a day. Sin is not going to be getting rid of in a day. Donald Trump is an habitual liar now telling us to only trust him. Where have we heard this before? This is the part that really kind of concerned me. Because I'm going like this, because if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it, right? Everybody's now saying, because of the statement, 1984, they're bringing up George Orwell, and they're saying it's an Orwellian moment and stuff like this. No, I don't think we have to go back that far to show what kind of danger we're in. Then some people want to say, well, Obama did it. Guess what? I don't think we have to go back that far. When Donald Trump said it, and you guys know me, I don't just speak unless I pray on it. When Donald Trump said it, you know what popped in my mind? And I prayed on this part. Please do not crucify me for bringing this point out. But I have to, because I want you to see something. When Donald Trump said this, the first thing that popped in my mind, I didn't have to go back to 1984. I didn't have to go back to 2008 or whatever. I can go back a week ago. There was a young lady that was speaking. She was one of the survivors of the duck boat accident. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? 9 of her family members were killed. When Donald Trump said this, I immediately went there. And I'm going, whoa, did you hear what Donald Trump said? Trust me, everything is okay. Don't worry. I immediately went to that woman that said this prior. This woman has just lost her family, her 3 children and her husband. The captain of the duck boat was telling them, don't believe what you're seeing in this storm. Don't believe what you're feeling in this boat going up and down. Don't believe in any of that stuff when they're begging for a life vest. The duck boat captain tells them, sit down, stay in your seat. Everything is going to be okay. Trust me. And this boat is going up and down, and these people's spirit is saying, give me a life vest. And the captain is saying, no, have a seat. I'm in charge. I'm in control. We go through this all the time. Everything is okay. You'll be fine. That's the first thing that popped in my mind when I heard this guy say, trust me. Everything is going to be okay. A spirit-filled people is saying, wait a second, something's wrong here. And he's saying, shut up. Listen to me. Everything's going to be okay. Don't listen to the warnings. Don't listen to your spirit. Don't listen to your common sense. Don't listen to none of that. I am the one that deserves all the trust. And he's coming in as a platform. His foundation is nothing but lies and scandal before he was president. Can't you see it? Can't you? I'm not trying to be insensitive to the situation what happened with the duck boat, but we're being duck boated right now, people. Our country is in turbulence, and the guy who is helping with the turbulence and the dysfunction and the dissatisfaction with each other, he comes from a platform of adultery, misogyny, racism, bigotry, all the things that we're supposed to be against as moral, sound, freedom-loving people. This is who he was before he was president. His life was like this before he was president. We were told as never Trumpers. Why were we never Trumpers? Because we seen it. We seen the turbulence this man brings with him. We seen it, and we were hated on, and we were ridiculed. And everything that we were sharing in the spirit and functionality, the history lessons we were given, the thing that we were saying to avoid socialism. Sound familiar? See, all the things that we were saying to avoid, it's got to be never Trump and never Hillary. Why? Because it should be never liberalism. We knew this dude was like this, and we were ridiculed. Why? Because you guys said he was an awesome businessman. No, he was an awesome reality TV show businessman because his business acumen showed bankruptcies and all kinds of stuff like this, stiffing Americans, using illegals and all kinds of, that's who was real life. This was the number Trumpers were sharing with you. See, everything said he's a failure. The documents that we needed to prove that he was a failure, they hid them. No, you don't need a life vest. No, can't see my tax returns. Trust me, believe me, everything else is fake. Now we got socialism right there. Because of kicking the can down the road, electing incumbents, and everything like this, not seeing the rockiness of our principles and our morals, the things we used to stand for as Republicans, the things we used to stand for as conservatives, the things we used to stand for as Christians. We're willing to let this stuff go for a guy who, before he was the president, was like this. Can't you see it, people? We're being duck-boated. It's fake news when you see what you're seeing. It's fake news when you hear what you're hearing. And you're willing to kick the can down the road some more. Socialism is right here. It's not Donald Trump's party. This is our country. What are we going to do about it? It's not Donald Trump's, this Congress, or anybody's responsibility for our future, our children. It's ours. We the people. Now that it's like this, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to trust anybody to tell you don't get a life vest? It's going to be okay. Are you going to trust that? Because that's what's fake. You seeing our country going to hell in a handbasket, and you listen to the person that put the first handle on the first hell of a handbasket, now in the White House, protected by your favorite senator, congressman, telling you it's going to be okay. Doing things that you know are not conservative, know are not Christian, and even for you used to be diehard Republicans, know it's not Republican. I'm listening to actual congressmen and senators. I got to give a credit to Marco Rubio today. Listen to this testimony. Marco Rubio is the only one that said our republic. People that are supposed to know better still call this a democracy. Marco Rubio was the only one that said our republic. And just because he said our republic, that don't mean that he gets a pass for kicking the can down the road. Our republic is at stake over a personality that even Trump supporters knew he was foul before he was in office. Come on, people. We're not being swift-boated. We're being duck-boated. I'm trying to tell you, here, grab this life preserver. Put this life preserver on your family and your children. Here, let's teach your children some morals and values. Let's function conservatism, because what's the byproduct of kicking conservatism down the road, compromising with liberals, is that conservatism is just a big talking point. I'm trying to say the life preserver for our country is functioning conservatism, producing something that's tangible and consistent as proof of our values. I'm giving us the life preserver of functioning Christianity, producing something tangible, effective and consistent as proof of our Christian values. Not just talking it. We got to walk it now. And we got to put it in the hands of our children so they can hold it and feel it. And feel that energy and want to protect it and reproduce it. We can no longer kick the can down the road with a campaign speech. We have to produce something tangible. We have to have functioning accountability. We got to have it. We got to want it for ourselves, and we got to be able to administer it to our so-called leaders. We can no longer kick the can down the road. Our republic is about to capsize. And the captain of the ship is saying, trust me, keep your seat. Everything's gonna be fine. You don't need a life vest. You don't need Shannon Joy. You don't need Phil Williams. Keep Rush. Keep Levin. Keep Hannity. Keep Fox. Keep CNN. Keep MSNBC. Keep that. Keep it. Don't support Phil Williams. Don't support Shannon Joy. Don't put on the life vest of functioning conservatism. Don't put on the life vest of functioning Christianity. Don't put on the life vest of accountability. We'll be fine. Keep giving your max donation. Here we come. We got a great campaign speech. We have a great message. We've hired the best marketing campaigns, the best marketing companies. We have the best video editors. Don't look at the video Phil just put out of functioning conservatism and functioning Christianity, going in there, giving our children an opportunity to become patriots. Don't participate in Phil Williams' Little Jimmy's 1,000 book goal. Don't buy a book for that foolishness. Keep your seat. Stay the course. Trust me. We're not sinking. No, what you're seeing on TV with your children being shot and killing each other and having sex and going to the abortion clinic, what you're seeing, that's fake news. Trust me, everything will be okay as I continue to keep funding Planned Parenthood. Everything will be fine. What Phil Williams is doing functioning in the community, that's nothing. Who is he? He doesn't have the numbers of Rush Limbaugh. He doesn't have any credibility. Look at my numbers. Look at my poll numbers. Trust me. People, come on. We're being duck boated. We're being duck boated. And the various Trump supporters that are right, he did this before he was in office. Yes, he was lying and cheating and stealing and everything before he was the president. That does not make him trustworthy to me. He's the president. But you better put on your life vest and understand he's flawed. Our Congress people are flawed. We the people are functioning flawed. And our freedom depends on us, we the people, not them the government. And Phil Williams and philosophy is trying to give you the life vests. We got them. We got 320 million life vests. It's called us being together. It's about us understanding that Satan is the master of division. God only separates so he can bring it back together stronger. God will capitalize on Donald Trump like he capitalized on Barack Obama, like he capitalized on Bill Clinton, George Washington, and all of the other ones between. God will capitalize off of every human being. God capitalized off of Pharaoh. He capitalized off the Pharisees, the scribes. He capitalized off of Judas selling Jesus out as a business partner. God will capitalize on any of us. But that don't mean God selected any of us. Yes, many are called, but few are chosen. But the bigger thing God wants you to do is choose his son, Jesus Christ, because he would never lie to you. He died for you. He paid the cost. What did Donald Trump pay for him to be a deity to these people? You said it yourself. Everything he did was before he was the president. But that doesn't make him trustworthy now that he's demanding it. We the people, not them the government people. Keep kicking that. See, you can't kick the can down the road. It's here now. You can't kick the can down the road. But if you embrace this can If you put on the life vest of functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and accountability, if you put them life vests on, support the things that I'm doing, support other people that might be doing the same thing, they're just not wording it like me. Support it. We can't kick the can down the road. Look at your children. They're in high school chanting, lock her up, to some people that had no intentions on locking her up. Fake news telling you to trust them. Lock her up came from the person that built her up. Oh, I guess with him being the Lord can give it to Hillary Clinton and the Lord can take it away. Yeah, maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. Hey, babe. Hey, people. We can't kick the moral and principle can down the road anymore. We can't. It's here. Our farmers, they're using our farmers. I mean, it's like history repeats itself, near history. Hold $12 billion over our farmers' head, just like they held Planned Parenthood funding over Ted Cruz. The hurricane stuff, they held it over Ted Cruz's head. Ted, if you don't vote for this, you won't get your hurricane relief funding. And then so now Ted Cruz, it looks like he's voting for Planned Parenthood. All of them do it. But I'm just trying to show you, they're going to hold create a crisis, the tariffs and all this foolishness. They'll hold $12 billion over all the Midwest states, politicians' heads, to get them to go with what this dude is talking about. Because you won't be able to bring relief to your farmers. When the farmers need relief because of tariffs, there's something that Republicans and conservatives would never go for, never promote. And then we're told to trust him and everything else is fake. You're being duck-boated. Hey, that's what I wanted to share today, people. This is very, very, very dangerous what we're playing with. This is very dangerous. And if you noticed, all I'm just saying is function conservatism, function your Christianity, function accountability. You're not hearing me talk about impeaching this dude or none of that stuff. Regardless of how Phil feels if he should be impeached, that's not where the argument should be. What are we going to do to save our children? What are we going to do to put life vests on ourselves? Or are we going to sit there and then wait for the government to tell you that you can put your life vest on? And this turbulence that you see is going through is really just fake news. It's a post-hypnotic suggestion. You're not really seeing what it is you're seeing. You're not feeling queasy like you really feel. Oh, the Holy Spirit? To hell with the Holy Spirit. Don't listen to that. Listen to me. Hey, that's what I wanted to share today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please support Lil Jimmy's 1,000 book goal. Lil Jimmy will be hosting the Kids Fest here in College Park, Georgia. There'll be over 10,000 children attending. Little Jimmy would like to give 1,000 books. And he's asking for your help. Make your donations. If you purchase the book, you can have the books mailed to 640 Highway 138, Southwest. 640 Highway 138, Southwest. Riverdale, Georgia, 30274. If you purchase the books, have them mailed there. If you like to make a donation, you can make the donation at liljimmydjpoz.jimdo.com. LILJIMMYDJPOZ.JIMDO.com. You can make the donation there. It's going to get these books. I'd like to thank Loretta Sessions. I didn't have permission to share her denomination, but she bought books. Thank you, Loretta, for this cause. All the people that's donated prior, appreciate it. Love you so much. All the people that had the desire, but not the means, appreciate you. Keep me in prayer. But this is something that's being done through our men's organization, Men on Point, and our church, Mustard Seed Faith. It's functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and accountability. Doing something to help our children. Put a life vest on our children by speaking to their dreams and encouraging them to do that. Putting a life vest on our community and showing what we the people can do without them, the government. We can't have it both ways, people. We can't have it both ways, and kicking this can down the road is getting us lifeboated or duck boated right now. Pray for that family. Pray for those people that were in that tragedy. I'm not trying to capitalize on that, but it was just something that just hit me like a ton of bricks. I love you guys. I love you with everything I have and everything that I don't have. But Trump supporters, you guys were right. This is who he was before he was the president. That doesn't mean that he's trustworthy. Matter of fact, he's not. To tell us not to listen to nobody else and just listen to him. Sorry. Hey, love you guys. Remember this. We may have come here on two separate ships, but we're all in the same boat now. And it takes both the black and white keys on the piano to play the Star Spangled Banner. So peace, love, together forever. Don't worry, be happy, and feel that energy. And remember, what you are is God's gift to you. What you do with yourself is your gift to God. Only one life will be passed, but only what's done while you're here will last. We were blessed before we had color. So engage your mind and answer one question. That question. We got to come together, people. What are we doing for we the people? Because we can't kick the can of them, the government, down the road any farther. They're not representing us. We have to do it. Our future depends on it. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Please share this video. Facebook and everybody is doing some funky stuff. You share this video because they be blocking me from sharing it. I don't know why. I do know why. But hey, God is good. He loves you. I love you too. God bless.